Hey guys, this is your girl Latoya Michelle coming to you today with another loc video. This video is actually a little treat, all right? It is my 3-year loc journey. I started my hair back in June of 2017. Yeah, for a second I couldn't count. But for 2017. So I put together a little slideshow for y'all just to let you see what my journey is. I have now been locked for 3 years and 4 months. And this has been the best journey ever. Okay. So without further ado, I'm not going to sit here and, ramble on. We got a slideshow to watch. However, before we watch the slideshow, go ahead and click that like button and click subscribe for me, all right? Let's go ahead and get into the video.
All right, y'all. This is the beginning of the journey where we're starting with our loose natural hair. We had a little hair up there to start with, so we weren't completely bald. But baby, once those twists got in, the shrinkage became real. So as you know, when you lock your hair, it does shrink up before it starts to kind of drop, as I would like to say. That budding that takes place is what really causes the hair to shrink and mat into itself. And then as your time goes forward, the hair begins to drop. So these first couple slides here, you'll start to see some budding that was happening in my first retwist experience. Here's where the budding really started to do its thing. And listen, guys, you couldn't tell me nothing in my first 3 months. I could have swore my hair was just locked, child. But no, it definitely wasn't, as you guys can see. And during the journey, I never felt like it was like an ugly stage. Most people like they have the ugly stage. I never felt that way in my journey. Now, looking at it now, 3 years and 4 months in, we like, ooh, child. We were looking at a little hot mess, all right? I didn't do really many styles when it came down to my hair. I wore it down a lot. Eventually, I did start going to a loctician where she began to style my hair, but I only went to her maybe like every other retwist. So it was probably like once every 3 months that I saw her, and she would either style it in a cute little style, or we just simply did the 2-strand twist, which really worked out for me. Going to the beach also really helped to lock my hair. That's like my little secret. When people ask me, how'd you lock your hair so fast? Like, how'd you get your hair to where it is? I literally would tell them, like, I went to the beach a lot. I am a Floridian and we go to the beach, honey. And I was soon as that weather warms up, like it's not warm all year, but as soon as the weather warms up, I am there in the water. Okay. This part of my journey, I'm starting to like experiment with like different ways to style it. So I'm still not doing nothing too crazy, let's be honest here, but we're starting to get into those 2-strand twists that I was telling you about at this point in the journey, because it becomes easy, and it's also 2 styles in one. I mean, you can't go wrong with stretching out a retwist. So if you don't do 2-strand twists, honey, get started. Your hair's never too short to try it. Once we started getting some hang time, y'all see that side ponytail? My husband actually joked and called me Killmonger because he swear that I look like him. And I actually have a side-by-side picture that I did not post in the slide, and I should have. But yeah, we started going into like different styles, a little top bun, a little side action with a little beanie on the back. When it got cold, beware of the beanie though. Sometimes that lint, oh my gosh, y'all know I told you in a previous video that the lint is the devil. So maybe we'll do another video on that. But then we started doing like updos like this. That updo is my absolute favorite. Can't really do it now because my hair is longer. So the updos don't really work too well with the danglings in the front. The bang gang, the bang gang. All right, so we started getting into some curls. Like, listen, y'all, these curls are for the girls. Like, I can never get enough of curling my locks and throwing on a scarf here and there. I even started to like braid it in the front where I had like a little braid going there, as you can see in this picture, and then have that little ponytail. Once your hair gets to a certain length, ponytails will become your best friend. Like, I love a good sleek ponytail. And so I pretty much just kept it simple, guys. You know, you don't really have to do much for your locks to flourish and to do their thing, because they'll do it on their own as long as you just kind of let them be, nourish them with a little, you know, some moisturizer, a little water, a little oil, you know, and keep a constant routine. Your hair will flourish. Now this picture, I slid it in because it's the first day working from home. Listen, we had that ponytail up there looking a mess, and my husband in the background. But I will say working from home during the quarantine was actually really great for my hair, because I pay more attention to it. I started to love it a little bit more, and then I snuck off to Florida. Y'all see this? I'm in Kansas, guys. I no longer live in Florida, but we every now and then we like to sneak off to Florida to get us a little sun and to get those locks dipped in water, beach water, sea water, you know, the salty stuff. All right, guys. Well, we're actually coming to an end of the video, but listen, I loved my journey, and I hope you guys are loving your loc journey as well. If you haven't started yet, I hope I inspire you. Until next time, guys, love y'all.